Mikel Arteta is going to have to provide the injury update on Bukayo, Saka, Martinelli and Gabriel Magalhaes ahead of the game of Man City that's going to be played on Sunday. And we're here to obviously break it down bits by bits. And I'm here to first bring you the first segment. And we are going to really have like 3-4 segments in this. And hope you bear with me because I'm really having a lot to obviously offer. We started off the day with a live stream that went ahead to obviously be watched hugely and massively. That's going to hit to see to it that we've gone ahead to hit a very huge milestone in there for you, courtesy of you guys, and really appreciate. Now we return with what Arteta had to say about his side of Arsenal as it takes place, as it prepares to take on the side of Man City. Smash the like button, comment and share. For all you watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. You know me very well. This is Rokani David. You can also call me RD, and the Arsenal News Show it is. So let's obviously get going into the mix. Now, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, welcome back from the mosques for the Jummah Kareems and Ramadan Kareem. The Christians, we cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Now, Arteta has held a press conference today. Even Pep Guardiola is going to hate to do the same, and they've gone ahead to talk about the following. He was asked on whether Gabriel Jesus, Saka and Martinelli could feature against Man City. He said, there is a chance. They haven't trained, but tomorrow we have another session, so there is a chance that they can be available. So there is a chance, and for me it's really huge that these people are really gonna come out and really feature in the game of Man City hosting Arsenal at the Etihad. So when you hear Arteta really saying that, you have to understand from which angle is he saying it. He's this kind of manager who has always not gonna hate to say that so and so is fit when that player is really returning from an injury. You can all agree with me that I've not gonna hate to see Mikel Arteta, not for a second, coming out and really revealing to us that so and so is past fit, is gonna be available. What he does is he keeps his cards in his chest. He doesn't really put his cards up there for everyone to come in through and really do the needful. And the manager has revealed that they've not trained, for the trip, but he looks how they're really gonna do inside for you. And I tell you, this is what he says always. He tells us that the players have not gonna hate to train, but let's wait and see in the last training that is going to be held tomorrow. But after he says that, these players find themselves featuring into those fixtures. So right now, what my mind is telling me that these 3 players are going to be readily available. I'm telling you, and I won't be shocked if at all tomorrow we get a story that Bukayo, Saka, Gabriel Magalhaes, Gabriel Martinelli have gone ahead to travel with the squad of Arsenal. Because for Martinelli, he has been out ever since they played against Sheffield. It's now coming to 3-4 weeks when he's out, and they've gone ahead to see to it that they do the needful. He missed out on the game of FC Porto, he missed out on the international break of Brazil, and he is set to return as Arsenal takes on the side of Man City. As we're always going to let you know that there is a very huge boost in the recovery of the 3 players, and they're really showing up. And for Gabriel Martinelli is really important in this game, because when you're going for a world war, why would you keep or leave behind one of your heaviest, all your strongest weapon in your arsenal, So you have to go with all your bullets into your with all your bullets into your gun, load them in and face the enemy. And that's what Arsenal is doing, to face the enemy with all their bullets. And for Bukayo Saka, for him, I'm sure he's going to be part of this. It was just a precaution that they really got him out of the England national team, and we know why it was like that, because Southgate is looking at the bigger picture, or the bigger fish to fry, and the bigger fish to fry is the Euros. That's why he told Arteta that's why he told Bukayo Saka leave and get back to the to the Sobha reality center and try to see to it that you really get yourself fit, because it wouldn't have gone ahead to make sense for Bukayo Saka to play in the game of Brazil and Belgium, and then he misses out onto very many games. Yet the games of the club are really going to be very much competitive, sharpening Bukayo Saka for the Euros, and we know he is one of the main men for Southgate into that team. I really understand. That's why he did it to Harry Kane too, because he felt like Harry Kane needs to come out and really get going, and that's what Harry Kane is going to hate to do. And he was also sent back to the Sabena training ground to see that he gets treatment. And good news is that Harry Kane is training. So 2 weeks of rest for Bukayo Saka, and I think, are they even 2 weeks? Because for Arsenal, they last played against FC Porto, I think it was on a Wednesday. Was it a Tuesday? I think it was a Tuesday. And he rested for those 5 days. He never played into the Premier League before he went to the international break. That was around the 14th. Now, from those 5 days, they're going to have to take more 14 days without kicking a ball. And meaning that he has going to have to rest for close to 3 weeks. That is Bukayo Saka. And those 3 weeks will help him recharge his body, his muscles and everything for the remaining 10 games that Arsenal really left with in the Premier League season, and the two they have to play against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Those are 12. Unless otherwise Arsenal knocks out Bayern Munich, that's when we'll talk about 14 games left for the club of Arsenal, because they would have gone ahead to see to it that they get into the semi-final, which is supposed to be a double tie. But good news that these two are really set to train on Saturday with the first team, and we wait to see what the results are going to be. And I tell you, with our flies we have on the walls of Arsenal and everywhere, we are going to be letting you know who is going to travel with the Arsenal side to the side of Man City, and who has not gone ahead obviously travel that side. So that is it coming in through from Arteta. And let's talk about Gabriel Magalhaes. Now, if there is a player that Arsenal need to see to it that he plays in that game, it should be Gabriel Magalhaes. Why? He has gone ahead to put in better performances defensively than William Saliba. I think it's because we are so much used to what William Saliba does. That's why we believe Gabriel Magalhaes is going to have to put in a very huge shift. But we all have to admit, Saliba is a very good player, and he has just gone ahead to become a usual into our eyes. But when you look up to Gabriel Magalhaes, there are certain aspects of his game that we are really lacking, like that press resistance, and really some defending. Do you know that last season Gabriel Magalhaes went ahead to really do close to 3 or 4 mistakes that went ahead to cost Arsenal? Remember when they are playing against Tottenham Hotspur, the game that ended 3-1, he caused the penalty. And then after that, I remember the goal he gifted when Arsenal is playing against Fulham, though he came up and really scored and really gave them the winner. I think like on 3 to 4 occasions he costed the side of Arsenal. But he's no longer that kind of player who has always been one mistake away from costing his side. He has gone ahead to charge up, and he has gone ahead to put in a very good shift for the side of Arsenal. And I think he is really doing better than last season. That's why people believe he has gone ahead to put in a better effort than William Saliba. But I believe Saliba is Saliba. He is not really giving up. He has gone ahead to put in a lot of effort too. And the other aspect that I have to hint on is Nicolas Jova. Nicolas Jova is the set piece coach for the side of Arsenal. Arsenal has gone ahead to score 19 set pieces this season, and out of the 19, Gabriel Magalhaes has gone ahead to register 4. So he has gone ahead to score more of the set pieces that Arsenal have gone ahead to get. Meaning that in a game like this, when you're playing against City, when City is not going to be having Stones and Kyle Walker, you need to find ways of capitalizing onto your set pieces threat. And the man who really represents Arsenal always is Gabriel Magalhaes into the mix. It's not that others don't represent. Rice has gone ahead to do so. Saliba has done so. Ben White has done so. Kai Havertz has done so. Jesus has done so. Because I've gone ahead to see these players really scoring those goals from headers. But for as per now, you really have to understand that he's the main man. Out of the 19, has gone ahead to convert 4, and you need him in such games because this game is going to be a game of fine margins, and moments like those of really killing off the set pieces might be the deciders of who takes what back home. So Gabriel Magalhaes is another one that has been hinted on his fitness levels, and we wait to see what the results are really going to be down there. So from that, Arteta was asked about Kai Havertz and his importance over the weekend as they talk on the side of Man City. He said he's been in great form. His overall performances have been really complete, both for his country and us. And then his scoring threat, obviously, it's a player who has been playing different positions and fulfilling those roles in a great way. We will see how we use him for this game. Now, I'm going to explain a lot of Kai Havertz in the match preview that is coming next after this video. But all in all, you'll have to pay or to give him his flowers because of what he has gone ahead to do at Arsenal. His numbers are not lying. He's putting in a shift that everyone would love to see his player really put in, and he has gone ahead to become one of those dependables, you know, from being a villain to a hero. Arsenal fans felt like it was a deal that was supposed to be done by Arsenal, but his numbers are really coming up and up and up. They are going north. That is Havertz for you. So he's very important in that game of Man City. Remember, he even went ahead to score that goal when they are playing in the Champions League final in 2021 against Chelsea. Man City, he was put to the sword by this guy that is Kai Havertz, and he scored that only goal that saw them lift the Champions League. So looks like he might be in the mood to feel like, I'm the main man to come out and really win this game for the club of Arsenal, and he might take the opportunities. And Arteta's going to talk about the different positions they've going to play him in. He has played as a number 8. He can be played as a left or right forward. He can be played as a false number 9. So Arteta says they are still contemplating on how to use him because Gabriel Jesus' fitness levels are really threatening, and he has gone ahead to look sharp into the training session. That's really one of the moments I'm really going to come out and really tell you about. For Kai Havertz, 27 Premier League games, 8 goals and 3 assists. That is Kai Havertz for you. And now you know why you should really put him into that game. And his composure can really go past any player into the Premier League, especially, past any defender into that team of Man City, because you might come out and say he's really slow, but he's not slow. He's a fast player. He's energetic, and his skill set is really good. So in a game like that of Man City, you'll need a player like Kai Havertz who can really create a moment of magic that you've always gone ahead to talk about here on several occasions. So we are just here waiting how Kai Havertz is really going to feature. During the international break, he scored 1 goal against France, and he's coming in through as a charged lad. Very, very, very much charged for this encounter. That is Kai Havertz for you. And he looks like he wants to obviously silence his haters again. And it's games like these that show you how important a player is. And your importance is not judged on these other small games. It's judged on these big games, because if you rise up onto the grand stage, then he will be really remembered a lot, that you've gone ahead to do lots of things. And I tell you, if Kai Havertz continues with this form, he might be voted the best player of Arsenal this season. In the 10 games that are really left, if he wins them very many games, and is the reason like he did against Brentford in the last Premier League game that Arsenal went ahead to play, then he will get his flowers, and trust me, everyone will vote for him as the best Arsenal player. And what a season this guy would have gone ahead to have, and how he would have gone ahead to turn it around, because people had gone ahead to really go after him every moment. We go in for Mikel Arteta, talking on his relationship with Pep Guardiola, whether it has changed since he joined Arsenal. He said, it had to change, but my admiration and what I feel for him, certainly not. In my opinion, he's the best coach in the world by a mile, and is one of the nicest people that I have ever met in football. Certainly one of the ones that I've had more fun and laugh working with, and that's going to stay there forever. Obviously, our roles at the moment are what they are, and you have to adapt to the situation. It is what it is, but that happens the same in relationships with players. I had some teammates here, and then you become the coach, and that relationship has to adapt. You cannot feel differently about the people, about the person, but professionally you have to act differently. I know that in the public eye, they shouldn't come out and really show it that they're really having a very good go against each other. A very good go with each other, like showing how they bond. But let me tell you this. These people do telephone calls, they WhatsApp, they video call, because football is not a war. Football is not a war. I understand when it really comes from anyone is consulting one another, they do those consultations. That is it. And we all know that they do have a group that unites them, as the Premier League Coaches Association. They do have WhatsApp groups, they do have video meetings, and apart from that, these two have been close for a very long time, because ever since Pep Guardiola came in through in the Premier League, I think it was 2015, that's when he decided to take Mikel Arteta as his assistant coach, and those were close to 5 good years when they're really working together. So their wives are friends, their children are friends. So there is no way, I tell you, there is no way these two won't come out and bond. If the two don't bond, the wives will bond, and they will really try to deliver a message together that will see themselves will get together. But I really understand that time is minimal. They are no longer talking as they used to talk, because when you look at the time that Arteta now has to prepare for the games, is really huge, because every week he has to train these teams and really prepare to see how they go ahead and really beat their opponent. I really understand Arteta onto that side. So their relationship is not all that good or close anymore, but I know they talk. Your thoughts onto Arteta giving us an update onto Saka, Martinelli, and Gabriel Magalhaes' fitness levels are welcome in the comment section below. Do you think these three will make it to Etihad on Sunday? And Kai Havertz's importance in the game of Man City has been discussed by Mikel Arteta, and the Mikel Arteta and Pep Guardiola relationship not being as close as it used to be. So guys, thank you very much for watching through. Rokani David is my name. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. The Arsenal news shares going to end there, returning with a match preview, and so much more is yet to come. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because we want to hit 20,500 subscribers, and we have to hit it tonight. Then later, the rest will be history. And 400 likes matching this video. So let's keep it a point, and this is our second video of the day. First recording uploaded, a second recording is coming in through in a space of 2 hours from now, and I tell you, we are going to really drop more 2 recordings, then a live stream might come in through later. And it's nice having you on this channel. I'm out, my mates. See you.